Um, so go ahead and welcome none other than the Coach Maynor. I live in North Carolina,
Oh yeah.
and I have a lot of fans that are also from North Carolina.
Okay.
And so they support my channel, and they told me to tell you congratulations on being inducted into the EE Hall of Fame.
E. Smith. Yeah. Thank you.
In Fayetteville, right?
Yeah, that's my high school.
Okay, so you from North Cackalack.
Oh yeah.
You like the South better?
Vietnam, baby. Vietnam.
Yeah, she's right there. Tyra Lynn.
Oh yeah.
Yep, she's from the same school as you.
Okay.
And she told me to tell you congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Ty.
Thank you, Coach Maynor, for coming on. We have a lot of fans in the chat. No, he's not going to be doing that. Don't read the chat. They're trying to tell you the part. Don't. Don't get him started. See, y'all acting up in the chat.
What's that on your hand?
Now, see, Coach Maynor. Okay, so before we get down to business, I did want to ask you. You're an actor. Any given
some
Sunday?
people would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing some research or whatnot.
Okay.
Make sure that when you come on here, I don't just, ask you two questions and then you leave. You did just almost try to bite me, but we gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it.
That was for your fans.
Oh, they loved it. Okay, so Coach Maynor, the maroon and white. Is it maroon and white or maroon and silver?
White.
Let's talk about. Are you gonna tell us who it is?
I don't know who it's gonna be.
Why do they always say that?
They got to win the job. I don't know. But I tell you this, they gonna decide who the starter is, not me.
Right, during
Okay.
fall camp.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
but okay, so you got
Langford, Smith,
keep going.
and Quad.
3.
That's it. That's those three.
You don't
of three.
got 3 in a possible. You don't have one hidden.
Yeah, we
like
do.
spades?
We do.
Okay,
We got a freshman, Jamar, 6'8".
6'8".
Yeah, but he's a true freshman. So I'm gonna play the best man. If he can prove to be the best man, he will have a shot too. But I don't expect him to win the starting job as being a true freshman. We ask a lot of our quarterbacks, and for a freshman to come in and just take over and be ready to go by week 1 is a lot. It's a lot. So if he can just sit back and learn this year and be ready, he'll still have 4 years to possibly come and be our starting quarterback. So we'll see. Everybody's
That's a commitment that they have to have. With the transfer portal, you have the younger generation. Sometimes they're hard with commitment and taking that time to develop. Which, moving on into my next question, you had some changes on your defensive side. You brought in Cedric Thornton, a couple of others. Can you talk about your vision for your defense?
Yeah. This year? We know we need to get better on defense. We've been giving up 37 points a game the last couple of years. So I made a switch on the defensive side of the ball, and I brought in Coach Howard as the defensive coordinator. Coach Thornton, who's been a defensive coordinator in this league the last 8 years, 6 years with Alcorn when they was very good, and the last couple of years with Grambling under Hugh Jackson. Corey Barlow from South Carolina. Brian Foster, who I've coached before, and he was with me last year. I kept him on that defensive staff. And I got one more over there. Oh, that's it. No, Coach Austin.
Okay.
Coach Austin from Birmingham.
And so you're expecting that number to significantly decrease.
I do. This game is funny. It's just a matter of a couple of plays or a couple of players, and I think that we added a couple of players. And
can you name just one or two so we know who to look out for? We need to go watch their film, before we get that class. Just name one.
Zachary, defensive lineman from
You ain't gonna give us the last name.
Zachary.
All right, so Zachary. So we're gonna be looking out for Zachary. All right.
See, the thing about that is, if you start naming players, the players you don't name feel some kind of way.
Oh, okay.
So I don't like to name players.
Right.
Okay,
right.
because you can't name them all, and then when you don't name somebody, they feel some kind of way. So I don't like to name new players in that I think is going to help us, or players I think is going to help us, because I can't name everybody. Then people get in their feelings.
Well, then let's focus on let's focus on the ones that you bought for SWAC Media Day, right?
Okay.
So you bought in your running back, Eaglin. Mm-hmm. And of course, this is Jay White. Jay White he speaks for all the Alabama A&M fans, on my channel.
Okay.
And he's a spokesperson. And so he's telling us that running back room is pretty stout.
It is. Donovan Eaglin is leading that room, of course, and he's got a potential to have 1,000 yards, 1,500 yards this year if he can stay healthy. And then we got some guys coming behind him that can really tote the field. And that room is solid. It's solid. That's one of the few rooms that we have that we can actually afford an injury, which we don't want to wish on anybody. But we got a little depth at the running back position.
Okay. And so I'm just going to read a couple of comments and then we're going to be done. Dr. D says that his cousin played with you at A&T, Andre Pearson.
Okay.
Of course, Tyrellin said E.E. Smith, Golden Bulls.
Go Golden Bulls.
And we already asked the portal player. Anybody have any more questions? You better get them up because Coach getting ready to dip on out.
Coach hungry, man.
Oh, okay.
They already ran out of chicken.